Welcome to the Closetcast episode fun. Oh, yeah. With me today is Jacob Christensen. I'm Keegan Gillahan.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Keegan did the intro for me, so I won't do it again.
How are you doing today, Jake?
I'm doing pretty good. It's a really good time to be here in this closet.
Same. That's exactly how I feel. Anyway, today we're going to be drinking Puma Kola by Sprecher.
Yeah, we both took a really long vacation. We took a week and a half off from work and school, and we drove all the way up to...
what was that, like 300 miles?
Yeah, we're in Michigan, right? I can't remember. Where's the Sprecher factory? We're in a hotel outside of the Sprecher factory.
It was 600-mile round trip.
I thought you said 500 before that.
No, this is in Wyoming.
We're in Wyoming?
Yeah, anyway, Sprecher and Puma Kola. Sprecher's a company that makes quote-unquote gourmet sodas. I wouldn't know anything about that, as I only drink consumer-grade sodas most of the time.
Yeah, that's what the college life is all about.
Oh, here it is.
Wait, no, we're in Wisconsin. We drove all that time, and now we're in Wisconsin. I didn't even know.
Yeah, we're in Wisconsin.
I think
our location is dictated by the bottle.
Yeah.
I'm addicted to the bottle.
We had our agent drive us anyway, so I was sleeping in the back. I don't know about you.
I'm the agent.
Oh, so you were driving?
No.
Wait.
No caffeine,
okay.
Gluten-free. This is one of the hippie-friendly sodas, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You do know what I mean?
Yeah, my sister's a hippie. But we won't go into that. We won't.
Hopefully she doesn't hear this.
Well, we won't go into that.
Alright.
There's a lot of bass in this closet. You can see right there.
My, those waveforms are certainly appealing.
I'm glad I can see them as well.
I can also see them. Let's talk about the packaging. So it comes in a consumer-grade, glass consumer bottle.
Well, before the bottle, we could talk about the 4-pack carry cardboard thing, you know?
Oh yeah, I'm actually a big fan of that. I think Sprecher really is on something there.
Yeah, me too. And then when, like, all 4 of the bottles are out, you can, like, fold it and, like, the design goes with it. You know what I mean? We can't really...
No.
We can't really...
I don't know what you mean.
We can't really explain that to the viewers.
Can you explain it to me right now?
Okay, so... It's like a collapsible design. Like, the 4 bottles are out.
Uh-huh.
So then it kind of... Like, instead of... It's like it starts out as a square, but then as you shift it, it's like a rhombus. And then it eventually gets flat. And then if you look at the design from, like, one... So it looks 2D. Like, the picture on the cardboard is, like, seamless. If that makes any sense.
Interesting.
But I don't think that should dictate how we drink it or how we appreciate this beverage.
Could you go into a little bit more detail on the packaging?
On the packaging? Well, it's kind of like one of those pop-out storybooks. You know what I mean?
Pop-out.
That was unintentional, but I meant like one of those storybooks where the things come out. Because it's cardboard and it's like loosely connected, but...
Yeah, I think I know exactly what you're saying.
It's still supported and works well. It does its job. Just like a story, like a pop-out book.
Just like a good American family. Before we get into this, we can go ahead and compare this German soda manufacturer to an American family.
Mm-hmm. Well,
and this isn't a specific American family. This is just the idea of the American family.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say. I could say...
It's what America's based on.
Based? Absolutely based on?
One could say that. You could say that.
I could?
You could.
Right now?
Sure.
This soda is absolutely based on the ideal American family.
And, but pertaining to the American family thing, there are certain values that are natural and certain things that are unnatural, but we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, we'll leave that up for interpretation.
We'll leave that for our what were we going to call it? Closetcast?
Yeah, the poly closet.
Alright, well, we're actually going to name it later. These are both absolutely terrible anyway.
It could be a cabinet, because, like, the president has his cabinet, so, like, the poly cabinet podcast.
Very good, Jake.
I was digging pretty hard for that one. I'm
glad
glad you appreciate it.
I definitely sincerely appreciate it.
Sincere.
Now that we've talked about the
box,
the actual box that comes in itself, let's talk about the actual itself bottle.
The bottle. What color would you say this is?
Blue.
No, I mean just the bottle, not the
Dark blue.
This is dark blue.
Yes.
For our listeners out there, we recommend driving up to Wisconsin and grabbing your own Puma Kola.
Yes,
So
drive up to Glendale, Wisconsin, 53209 right now. That's where we are.
Well, we actually picked him up there, and now we're in a hotel. It's pretty late, so we're in a closet in a hotel.
We're in a hotel in Portland, Oregon. I don't know how we ended up here.
Yeah,
but
it's pretty.
Let's just say we had a few Pumas, and we were
for
we were up the deep end.
Wow.
All right, let's talk about the label now.
Okay, so the listeners are observing this bottle as we talk about it. So let's.
Yes, they're going to have purchased one before the podcast and before listening to the podcast. I mean, of course.
And if you haven't now, you can pause and go get it. I mean,
yeah, if you don't have one, pause it and go get one.
You have that choice, being a modern consumer.
Go get one. Free will does exist.
Yeah, we support free will.
Whose will?
I don't know, but we should free him.
The label's pretty nice looking, I'd say.
Yeah, me too.
I really like the really terrible, horribly illustrated Puma on the front.
Yeah, he looks kind of silly.
Silly, that's the perfect descriptor.
Yeah. It's like he's laying in the landscape, but he's also like in that like shield banner thing. And then he's laying...
Yeah, what is that? That's not realistic.
And then there's like cinnamon sticks underneath it. And I'm not sure what those little like nut berry things are.
I think
But maybe when we get into the ingredients we'll know.
I think what Sprecher is trying to say is that the Puma actually represents the ideal German state. And so the cola nuts and the cinnamon sticks lying under its extremely sharp claws.
It looks like his wrists are kind of bent, like to the extreme.
You could say that. You could say that right now.
I did before.
Say it.
His wrists are bent really extremely.
Anyway, the cinnamon sticks and cola nuts, I think, represent all the undesirables, quote unquote. I think there's definitely been a history of that over there. Let's not bring that up, though. It could rile up some old feathers, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I was looking up the Sprecher translation, and from German to English,
And interesting.
It says spokesman. But I don't know how that pertains to anything relevant to this soda.
Huh.
How could is the Puma a spokesman, or maybe it's all just a elaborate plan to take our money for this delicious soda?
I think a company existing is a ploy to take our money. But I can see where you're coming with that. What I'm actually interested in, what are the implications of spokesman soda?
I think maybe it was a company before they started selling soda. So maybe...
So Sprecher is like a hardware store? What is that like?
Well, I could... Maybe like in the early 1800s, maybe they had their own like community business and they've expanded since then, and now they only sell soda. And... Oh no! Maybe the German family name sailed across the ocean blue and settled in Wisconsin and started a Puma Kola factory.
Wait, what year? What year did they sail the ocean blue?
1492? 1692?
I don't know enough about history to dispute you, so I'm going to accept that.
Me neither. I was just spitting out numbers.
I was just spitballing there.
No, I was.
So, I'd say Sprecher's probably phased out the rest of their business endeavors. I think, based on the statistics I've gotten from the stock quote from the Yahoo Finance stock index triple bond merger, I saw that Sprecher's actually doing pretty well in the markets. They've sold over... Okay, get this. I know this sounds unrealistic at first, but they've actually sold over 1,000 bottles of their soda nationwide.
Wow, nationwide. Okay, well,
nationwide.
I'm proud.
That only includes the 48 contiguous states.
Well, I know. I can speak for myself, and the listeners can feel this pride with me. But I feel proud to support a company like Sprecher by buying their sodas.
I feel proud to support Sprecher.
Yeah, Sprecher. The listeners can say it like that too if they so please.
If it pleases them.
So it's such a gourmet soda. Well, we can talk about gourmet.
I'm not used to gourmet sodas like this.
Yeah,
I'm middle class.
I usually just sip on my Mountain Dew. Because that's all
I usually sip on my Mountain Dew in my basement and waste my life away.
That's all I can afford.
That's all I can afford. I grab a big old glass of Mountain Dew, smash it on my mouth, drink that sucker with my Minecraft playthroughs while I'm watching Minecraft playthroughs in the basement.
Good thing
my mom comes down, she's like,
"What are you doing?"
Keegan, when are you going to go to college and make something of your life? And I say,
I'm doing it now.
No, I say, give me another Mountain Dew, please, mommy.
It's important to add those last two, and then she'll definitely do it. But if you just said it without the please, mommy.
If you're mooching off your parents, well past when you're welcome to, you have to at least tack on a little bit of respect, or they're going to be kicking out.
Yeah,
they're going to be kicking you out pretty soon. Sorry, I'm still a little hopped up off the soda from earlier. Let's just go ahead and jump right in to the bottle.
To the bottle?
Yeah.
All
We're
right.
opening mine up now.
Listeners, you can follow. Oh, yeah. We recommend...
It's a nice open.
Yeah, we recommend using your shirt to open it. Like, you don't need a bottle opener.
You're going to split your damn hands open, kid.
I know I've had a few Spreckers in my day. And...
do you mean Spreckers, or is that like a metaphor?
No, I really mean Spreckers.
So it's not an allegory?
It wasn't an allegory.
Who's Al?
Like...
Let's jump right in.
Let's
jump right in.
Okay, I'll skip over that. But, are you breathing in the chemicals?
No.
But anyway, I've had a few Spreckers in my day.
Go on.
And, I've usually opened them with just my hand, and I can.
You're crazy, dude.
And maybe, but I can remember feeling a sort of discomfort in the center of my palm. You know where that M is? Listeners, look at your palms right now. There's probably like the letter M. Right in the middle of that dang old M, there was a circle from the pain.
Oh my gosh.
That the bottle.
I've actually never noticed that.
That's insane. How old are you?
13.
13? You drove me all the way to Wisconsin and Oregon, and you're only 13? How did I not know that?
Hey, there's a lot of things I've done at only 13, baby.
Yeah, that's what Sprecher will make you do.
So let's get this straight. They're paying us $10,000 to endorse them on a podcast, and we're going to badmouth them to the public?
Well, we want to be real to them, right?
I like your style, kid. We're going to go places together.
Well, we went to Oregon.
We're going to go places like Glendale, Wisconsin to the...
Wait, you called me kid a couple seconds ago, but you're the 13-year-old. But I guess I can't complain because I'm also 13.
Yeah. You're just pulling stuff out of your bum at this point, kiddo. Kiddo. I'm asserting my dominance right now, kid.
I know, I can sense it and feel it. Can you smell anything upon first opening the bottle?
Well, we first opened it a little bit ago, so I don't know about that.
That's true, but I noticed you were sniffing it as we were talking. That's an interesting sniffing sound. Let me try.
What the?
That was uncomfortable, I'm sorry.
What? I can't be making sounds like that when we're in this close of proximity to one another. Sorry.
Sorry.
This
is a new closet for me. I mean,
I've been in a lot of closets in my time, in my 13 years on this planet.
Yeah, me too.
Never any as
condensed.
So any as condensed and claustrophobic as this one.
Yeah, I'd agree. Good thing we found this utility closet in the hotel that we're in, because it's the only one that provides the least amount of space.
Yes, we're in a hotel.
It has a lot of lateral space, but not a lot of sitting room.
Go on.
That's it.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
I can smell the honey.
I can smell the Puma. I can smell the Puma.
I've never seen a Puma. I haven't even owned a pair of Puma shoes, but I guess I only have been living for 13 years.
That's a funny story, actually. So I was walking down Boulevard in Maine. You know what I'm talking about? The place. You know the place, right?
Yeah, I know the place.
So I was walking down a dang old strip mall, that is.
Oh, the strip mall. Okay.
Nothing sketchy here. I'm only 13.
Mm-hmm.
So I walk into a Payless food store. Have you ever been into a Payless food store?
Yeah, the food store. Yeah.
Yeah,
my parents call it the food store. They took off the Payless part.
Well, you buy shoes for your fight there.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I was looking for shoes. I tried a few on, and get this, I actually bought a pair before I left.
At the food store.
Payless food store.
You bought a pair.
Yeah, I bought a pair of shoes.
Were they Pumas though?
No, they were Skechers.
Oh, okay.
I got the cool ones with the Bionicle, the light up Bionicle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I remember that.
You remember what?
Bionicles.
Well, yeah, obviously. It's the big thing with the kids nowadays. I'm 13, so I should know.
Yeah, me too.
Same.
I remember getting one that was in a can, but this is a bottle.
The shoes?
No, a Bionicle.
Puma Kola?
No, a Bionicle.
A Bionicle in a can?
Yeah, for my birthday. But this is a bottle, so let's jump right in.
I have a huge collection of Bionicle, and I don't think I've ever seen the cans.
It looks kind of like a Lego thing.
A can of Puma Kola?
No, a can of Bionicle.
A can of Bionicle soda? Is there like a
No, it's not a soda.
Thing?
It's when you hear the word can, you can't think of a good.
I can.
Wow, you showed me up.
Let's get back to the Puma Kola.
Yeah, I think we should have read off the ingredients before we opened it, but I think we can get to it now.
Yeah, I was wondering about that when I was smelling it, and my big old nose hole. I was taking in the scents like crazy. There's actually a handy ingredient list on the, what is this, the mouth of the bottle, the spout? What would you call that?
The trunk?
I don't know if I agree with that, but I'll accept it for now. Okay, Sprecher Puma Kola. It even says gourmet soda on the label.
I know, that's why we picked it up.
These guys are tooting their own horns.
That was the only reason we could pick it up.
They're playing their own instruments.
This might be only in the tester version that they supplied with us.
Wink.
Yeah.
I like that wink. The listeners can't see that, but Jake just winked at me. Anyway. Yeah.
Go on.
Okay, I'm going to go on with the ingredient list.
You mean this one or this one?
The one on the top.
Okay.
On the spout. We were talking about the trunk before.
The trunk.
The shaft.
Yeah.
If you will.
Yeah. I will.
Okay. It's not just limited to an ingredient list. It actually has a sort of a description of the soda. Sort of like a, what's that called whenever you're doing a research paper and there's you're looking at articles?
Abstract?
Yeah. It's the abstract of the soda. So if I was doing a research thing on sodas, a research paper
on this soda,
defending my soda thesis, I would be looking at these kind of things. I'm just going to jump right in. Fire brewed. I'm starting now with the abstract, the Puma Kola abstract, and this is not extract. That's the cola extract is one of the ingredients. Spoiler alert.
That'll come later.
All right, to go on with the abstract. Fire brewed in our handmade brew kettle for distinctive flavor and character. Puma Kola possesses a cornucopia of exotic flavors. Each batch is made from scratch, using the finest ingredients. Cola extract, real vanilla, Mayan blood, a pinch of cinnamon, and pure honey. You will roar with delight at this refreshing soft drink. I really like what they did there at the end. Roar with delight.
Yeah, I like that too. And I appreciate that they said each batch is made from scratch. It's kind of like it's meant to be
pure poetry.
Yeah, it's like it's meant to be put to a tune and sung. You know?
Pure poetry.
Yeah, exactly.
Pure,
exactly.
Pure, good, 100% pure poetry, just like in the old days.
Yeah, good old days with Bionicles and light up shoes and poetry.
Wait, what?
What? Let's jump.
Are you taking a shot at my Bionicle?
No,
Heelys?
Well, you may have had those, but I was talking about the Bionicle.
No, I have them now. I'm wearing them.
Well, I can't see your feet. So
look down.
I still can't.
You like them?
I still can't see your feet.
You like them, huh?
Yeah, I guess I do.
What's your favorite part about them?
Well, I can't really see.
You like the bronze-plated wheels on the bottom?
I can't see the bottom. I can see the light up though. I can see them lighting up.
I think you should take another look.
All right, yeah. I think it's the bronze on the bottom that enjoy the most.
That's what I thought. I paid extra for that.
I wasn't talking about the shoes though. I was talking about the Bionicle in the can. But let's
the Bionicle soda. Was there like a merchandising?
No, you gotta hear me out.
I'm hearing you.
Not everything in a can is necessarily like a soup or a drink. You can put. No.
Yeah, I actually do have a problem, kind of like distinguishing between things in cans. Like, say someone tells me to get a can of tennis balls. You know those containers with like 3 tennis balls in them, right? I think, why is there a tennis soda? Why is there a tennis soda?
You just need to be able to differentiate. That's
like, the problem, though. I can't differentiate.
It's like if you thought like a box was made for cereal.
Go on.
If they're like, go get that box of shoes for me, you'd be like, why are there shoes in a cereal box? Right? It's kind of the same thing. What'd you say?
Interesting.
It's like you're opening up a dang box of Life cereal, and there's a freaking Skechers in there, like you said earlier.
A box of Life. It's an interesting metaphor.
Wow, I didn't. That was
we open up a new box of Life every day, wouldn't you say?
I would say that.
Say it.
We open up a new box of Life every day, and I did say it.
Simply profound.
Very profound. All right, should I go?
Let's jump right into our goallets with this.
Should I? Don't enjoy it too much too soon, okay? Should I go on with the real ingredient list?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay. Let me shed some light on this subject.
Literally.
Yeah, literally.
As he said that, he slid the hotel closet door open to shed some light on it.
On the label so that I can read it.
I could say he was literally opening the door to shed some light on it.
And
he was literally opening the door to shed some light on it. Go on.
Okay. Ingredients. Carbonated water. Glucose syrup. Maltodextrin. Raw Wisconsin honey. Natural and artificial flavors.
It's worth noting that it says raw WI honey, but that actually stands for Wisconsin, where we're at right now. Go on.
Is that pronounced Quilaya? Quilaya?
Right now it is.
Quilaya yucca extract. I have no idea what that is. Citric acid, sodium benzoate, as a preservative, as it says in colons. Sodium chloride, which is salt for all our listeners out there, and caramel color. Not really sure what caramel color is.
It's not the caramel taste. It's all they were going for is the caramel color.
Yeah.
I think that implies the soda was black before they colored it, or white. Maybe it was a clean slate. Yeah, a white soda.
It was a blank canvas until they put their gourmet touch on it. You know what I mean?
Literally, and metaphorically.
You know what I mean?
No, that's what I'm trying to get you to clarify.
Literally, and metaphorically.
No, was it literally a blank canvas, or is it metaphorically?
It is metaphorically.
So were they in the art supply business before they got into the soda game?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay.
They were in the art business before they joined the soda game.
Interesting.
Should we go over the nutrition facts, or does anyone really care about that?
If I was wondering about the nutrition facts, I wouldn't be drinking gourmet soda.
But it's gourmet soda, so you can expect them to care about it.
Exactly.
So are you going to read about it?
No.
Okay, yeah.
No one cares about it.
Let's skip over that part. Let's jump right into this.
And let's take a big gulp.
Yeah, let's make it.
Pour it down our moist gullet. That was actually just a play. Sorry, that was actually just a ruse, would be more apt. We didn't actually drink... Oh, well, Jake went ahead and drank some. It's great. I didn't drink any yet.
I made my fake sounds and then I drank some, so I thought it was time.
I guess I'll drink some now. Second. Facilitate some discussion while I'm drinking.
What'd you say?
Facilitate some discussion. While I'm drinking.
Okay. Sorry to ask that question while you were taking a big old gulp of that. I was thinking while you were drinking, which lasted quite a little bit, if you remember. There's some like indentions of the Sprecher logo on the bottle.
Is that embossed, or is it embossed? Is the one where it's pulled out, right? And then engraved is the one where it's pushed into the surface.
Yeah, I'd say.
Okay, so it's got Sprecher embossed multiple times across the bottle.
2 times to be exact.
2 times, exactly.
Exactly.
I guess it would have been better to say a couple rather than a few. Certainly.
Indeed.
Mmm.
It's like, I can't put this down because it's so good.
Mmm.
It's like...
I can put it down. Ha! I don't have a dependency on sugar drinks like you.
You proved me wrong. Looks like free will. He's only present in 1/2 of all Americans.
Will is inside me right now? I don't feel him inside me.
No, the idea of freeing will is inside of you.
I've never thought of it that way.
Now you are.
Go on.
I don't have any more to say about.
Go on.
I don't have any more to say about free will.
Go on.
I can't. I'm sorry.
All right, let's jump right in. Let's jump right in. Let's jump right in. Let's jump right in.
Do you think the font, if you will, of the Puma Kola is that supposed to be like bamboo or something?
What the hell? I think it's actually that's probably taken off the rare sugar letter plant. I think those are actually photographs.
Oh, they're photographs.
You've seen the sugar letter plant before, right?
Absolutely not.
It's native to South Africa.
South Africa? Is that where pumas are?
No, this is about the plant, not the animal.
Yeah, but shouldn't... Okay, never mind. Go on.
The pumas are not directly related to the sugar letter plant, which is again native to South Africa.
South Africa.
Us living in America, I wouldn't expect you to have seen it.
Yeah, but you have.
Yes, in my 13 years on this world, I've actually been around a lot.
Okay, yeah.
And not in a sexual way.
I didn't think that was...
Yeah, just to clarify. Okay? Okay?
Yeah, it's all cleared up.
Good. Anyway, I've been around a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to Japan. I've been to Africa. I've been to Australia. I've been to Asia. I've been to Wyoming. I've been to Canada. I've been to Austria. I've been to Germany. I've been to Great Britain. I've been to the USSR.
Have you been to
when it was the USSR.
Have you been to the North Pole?
I've been to the North Pole. I've been to Ireland. I've been to Belgium.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. That's the Puma Kola speaking for me.
Yeah. It's a carbonated water ingredient. It's the number 1 ingredient in the soda. Go on.
I've been to Mexico.
I've
been to Costa Rica. I've been to Brazil. I've been to Paraguay.
Paraguay? I've heard it pronounced that way. I'm not sure which one's the correct, though.
I've been to Paraguay.
Okay.
I've been to Chile.
You said Chile already, I think.
No.
Have you been to Chile or have you been to Chile?
Shut your H-ing mouth up, kiddo. I'm listening off my well-traveled list. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Okay, good. I've been to North Africa. I've been to Egypt. I've been to China. I've been to India. I've been to Australia. I've been to Austria.
I think it could be safe to say that
I've been to Russia.
You've
after the USSR dissolved.
I think it's safe to say that you've been around.
Yeah, that would be safe to say. But I'm a crazy guy. I'm one out there 13-year-old, if you know what I mean. Not sexually.
Yeah, we know. But I think the Puma Cola's getting to you. I think we should jump right into this. I sure am. You can go on here with the list. I'm just gonna jump right in.
I've been to Greece. I've been to Rome. I've been to Italy. I've been to Paris. I've been to France. Let's see.
Have you been to California?
Where's that?
I know it's somewhere. I know at some point it touches the Pacific Ocean.
I'm trying to remember the places I've been before.
At some point.
That list that I was just going through, that's just where I've been in the last year.
Oh my gosh, wow.
I'm trying to recount everywhere I've been in my whole life.
Your whole life, holy cow.
I've been to Europe.
You could say you've been around.
I've been around.
Thank you for saying that.
let's jump right back into the Puma Kola.
Me too.
Whoa.
Whoa, sorry guys.
I think that's the Puma roaring for you.
Rar. Sorry. That was the forced one.
That was over the line.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so the listeners can look at this also. On the bottom of the bottle, there's like a little... That would be engraving, right? Or that is just like a indent or something.
Well, yeah, that would be engraving since it's like pushed into the bottle.
But it's not like a logo or anything.
It's still engraving.
What would you think it is?
That's just a technique. It fits perfectly as a pinky like holder, so that's what I'm going to assume it actually is.
Well, I'm going to start doing that now that you said that. Slide my pinky, just nice.
Yeah, slide your pinky in there.
Pinky in there, so nice. It fits so nice.
It fits perfectly in there.
Mm-hmm.
Slide your pinky right in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put the microphone right up next to my throat so the listeners can hear how this finishes when you swallow. Absolutely delicious.
Agreed. You know, we started out saying that the bottle was kind of blue, but now it's absolutely brown.
How does that work? Is it like a transformation based on like light?
Yeah, because I did shine some light on it. I said I shed some
You literally did. I remember when you opened the closet door to shine some light on the subject.
Yeah, I know, so...
Literally.
I shed some light on the logo, and...
Wait.
I collaterally shed light on the bottle also.
I think you're onto something here. Have you seen Indiana Jones?
There was some Indiana Jones music playing in the lobby, but...
Okay, that's good enough. Anyway,
okay, yeah.
There's a scene where one of them, Indy, the main character, Indiana, he's holding up the scepter, and light shoots through his magnifying eyes to shoot onto a pyramid that unlocks this other puzzle piece so that he can complete the puzzle to get into the thing. The big crypt, to get to the magic coupler. I know that sounds like a lot to follow, but that's just like the basic premises of one of the stories.
No, I play Zelda, so that's really logical.
Zelda's actually based on real life, so it makes sense that it's logical.
So Indiana Jones is based off real life?
No, that's ludicrous.
Oh, okay. I follow now.
Let's take a few more good old gulps of this Puma Kola by Sprecher.
If I do that...
Head on over to SprecherBrewery.com and pick up a cup of tea. Drink it, drink the soda, drink it. That's the sound it makes when I drink.
If I take any more big old gulps, it'll be all gone. So I'll slow down my pace a little bit.
We've been doing a lot of gabbing, but we haven't actually talked about the actual taste of the soda. Let's go into that a little bit. So, what I'm thinking when I'm drinking...
Wait, before you go into that, we should assume that it is best to drink the Sprecher's Puma Kola in one sitting. And not to... Because the cap isn't resealable. So
no, very true, very true.
We as the Closetcast do not recommend putting the... opening up that big old Sprecher bottle, taking a big old gulp, and putting it back in your big old fridge. We recommend you
put it in your small fridge if you're going to refrigerate it.
Maybe, but... Maybe, but we recommend opening up with your big hands. Maybe getting a little
your big man hands.
Your big man hands with the M in the middle, and
whoa.
Yeah, I'm touching mine right now. I can't even believe it.
I'm touching yours too.
Oh, but anyway, we recommend that you buckle in, put your big old seatbelt in, and drink it on a car ride, on a nice car ride, in front of a fire. Sitting on a nice, comfy chair at your grandpa, maybe your parents' house.
Put on a nice jazz record.
Yeah, a nice jazz record.
No mean ones, no mean jazz records.
Yeah, the mean ones.
No mean ones. Just put a nice one on. Put a nice jazz record on for the background noise.
Yeah, we're gonna
make sure it has extra scratches for the more warmth.
Agreed, but we're gonna put in a track right now, just in case you're listening right now. It sure is nice to listen to as I drink my big old bottle of Puma Sprecher Cola. Puma Spreck Cola. This kind of tune makes me want to wiggle my finger to it. Okay, we can stop the track now. This is getting too hardcore for me and my 13-year-old ears.
It's getting a little mean, you would say.
Yeah,
we only listen to nice jazz records here. Nice jazz records.
Nice.
Nice.
Sorry, let's try that again. Let's both take a big old gulp and then swallow and then go, nice. Okay?
In sync?
Yeah. Not the band.
Good band.
Yeah.
Nice.
I like that a lot.
Me too. I think we just came up with actually a new tagline for Sprecher. Nice. With a finger on the bottle.
With
the finger gun pointing towards the consumer, saying like
buy our product.
Buy our product. Nice. Buy our product.
Buy our nice product.
Pointing a gun at them. Buy our product.
Or we'll be forced to sell the
buy our product.
Or else we'll be forced to sell the mean product.
Buy our nice product, or we're going to be forced to sell the mean product. We have a gun in your mouth right now. Are you going to buy our soda? Yeah, that's right.
Wow, ruthless. Let's take a gulp.
They're old-fashioned businessmen over there at
We are being held in a closet right now, but it's our own will, so free will.
Okay. I know you've been saying this, but who is Will?
He's a good friend of mine, actually. I went on this band trip.
Is he that professor?
No, he's not a professor.
The Cambridge professor?
No. That's a different one.
Oh, I think that's Bill.
Yeah. Well, okay, I see where you messed up. Okay, this guy that I'm about to talk about, his nickname is Bill. The director gave him the nickname Bill because his name's Will. And they sound similar. And I think in Pirates of the Caribbean, like, Will Turner's dad's name is Will also, but they call him Bootstrap Bill.
Is Free Will... Why'd you bring up Pirates of the Caribbean? Is he an extra?
No. I was just saying that how Will can be confused with Bill because it's kind of a nickname. You know?
Did he do some writing?
Who? This Will we're talking
Free
about?
Will.
Free Will? No. He's not involved. He's not involved with Pirates of the Caribbean. He's absolutely not involved with Pirates of the Caribbean at all. Other than we played a Pirates of the Caribbean song.
So that was apropos of nothing.
Loosely at best. But
who's this Lee guy and why is he so loose? Has he had a few Pumas in his belly?
I don't know, but we should share one with him sometime because he sounds like a nice guy.
Sounds like a swell guy.
A nice enough guy. But once he gets some Puma in him, he's a mean guy.
He gets a little... That's another tagline. I'm sorry, that's another tag slogan for Sprecher. We just came up with all that dialogue by ourselves. 100% original.
Well, we are being paid by them, so...
We are being paid by them. Part of the idiots are paying us.
Yeah, exactly. Part of the contract was to make some tag slogans for them.
Tokens.
Tokens.
Let's cut out the middle letter, man.
Tokens Heroes?
Tokens. Let's not go into that right now.
Yeah, okay. I'll let you take some delicious gulps, because I'm almost done.
Delectable.
Delish.
I'd say this tastes like...
Tastes like what?
I think I'd say this tastes like... if Coca-Cola was marketed to the 1%.
I agree. And also, those who don't feel like... Those who don't feel like feeling like crap after they're done drinking a soda. I finished and you were saying go on in the middle of it.
Go on.
Those who don't feel like feeling like crap when they're done drinking a soda are those who are going to buy this delicious gourmet soda.
I think everyone can agree with that.
Called Puma's Sprecher Cola Soda.
That's a fantastic name. I've never heard a name like that before, but it's actually very interesting that you mentioned that. Go on.
What would you say percentage-wise are you done with yours?
You mean like fed up with Sprecher as a brand? Or
No,
with my particular bottle?
complete with the drinking process.
So complete with the drinking process as well as being...
No, just on its own.
Just this bottle? You're talking about the liquid amount?
Just the liquid fluid ounce amount. We're pretty close, actually.
I'm only about 20% done with mine. I'm gonna get down to your level in 1 second.
Okay, go. Oh my god. Are you okay?
It was delicious. Don't worry about it.
So it made you feel good, but it was also harmful to your body.
You could say Sprecker's a drug.
Sprecker's a drug.
Sprecher is a drug.
Sprecher is a drug.
Looks like we came up with another tag for him.
Hang on, I've got to... Oh, we can do that after we're done. I'll bring it up later. I'll make sure to engrave it into my memory bank. I'll
engrave it into my wrist with this razor.
Okay, I remember.
Jeez, Jake, you're dedicated.
It's for the listeners.
It's for the listeners.
They cracked open a cold one with us, and so I had to pay them back somehow.
With your blood.
Mm-hmm.
The blood pact.
Yep. No, it's actually literally, sorry.
I think we've done a fair amount of drinking. I think it's safe to rate it now.
We'll wait till we're done.
Okay. It tastes good when I'm drinking it.
Yeah, it tastes good all the way down.
I'm going down the pipes.
No, down the bottle. The whole bottle. The bottle's consistent in flavor. It's not like the top.
Why are you eating the bottle, Jake? Jake, get the glass out of your mouth. Jake, get the glass out.
Sorry,
Okay.
it was halfway down my throat before you warned me.
If you had actually bit down on that, it was going to cut your mouth up something fierce. Get the glass out of your mouth,
Sorry.
I can't be telling you this all the time. How many times have I told you not to eat glass bottles? 2 now. That's how many times.
Yeah.
Do you get it, Jake?
Yeah, I get it.
Get the glass bottle out of your mouth, Jake! Don't drink it!
Sorry. I'm just going to put it down right now.
Have you polished off your Puma by Sprecher?
Yep. Sprecker's...
A taste sensation. Head on over to
sorry.
Head on over to SprecherBrewery.com.
That's an interesting website for the name. It's kind of different. It differs a little. But anyway,
Yes.
Are you done with yours now?
Yes, I polished off my Puma real good.
All right. I don't know about the listeners if you've got a friend handy, but
I've got a handy friend. As I
use
said
that hand to pick up your Puma Kola right now.
Okay.
So if you've got a friend and you've completed your Puma Kola, you should cheers.
After we drink?
Well, we should have done it before, but we're up for new ideas. And since we're both done drinking and we're not going to be putting our mouths on it, we might as well just clank them together, you know? Big old clank. Big clank for the sprecher.
Agreed.
Let's try again. That was a good one. And we're both sitting down now.
I think it's time to get on with the ratings.
Ratings? Okay.
What would you say?
Do you want me to make a big old convoluted story about it, or just go right ahead?
I want to hear a story. What do you got, kid?
Okay, let's think. As I was passed out in the back of your Hummer on our way up to...
Which one of my Hummers?
The red one.
The cherry red or the burgundy one?
It's cherry.
All of my Hummers are cherry, but what shade of red was it?
It was the burgundy one.
Okay.
Anyway, I was passed out in the back. It was a long day. Or the day before was a long day, because we were driving during the next day. I wasn't really sure what to be expecting of the Puma Sprecher Cola. Mm-hmm. But I was mostly napping in the back because of the long day before. So
I put the car on autopilot and I took a nap in the front in the driver's seat. Sorry.
That makes car rides a lot more enjoyable.
When you're sleeping at the wheel.
Yeah, we'd recommend to our listeners to sleep at the wheel.
Jake,
you were the one who's doing it.
That doesn't mean that we endorse it. That means I endorse it. Okay, my own lifestyle.
Okay, then you endorse it.
I endorse me sleeping at the wheel.
Oh, you... Okay, sorry. Sorry about the past lie that I said. Anyway, I didn't know we were going up to Wisconsin and then Oregon to this shady hotel.
Go on.
With the Indiana Jones music, by
Go
the way.
on.
That we were going to be drinking such a gourmet soda.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't want to set the bar too high. I didn't want to set it too low.
You just want to set it right there in the middle?
Right dangle in the middle where it fits nice and good.
Nice and good.
Nice.
The pole fits really nicely in there?
The what?
The pole?
No, my pinky.
Okay.
Kind of like
it's time for ratings.
Kind of like the slot on the bottom of the bottle.
Wow. Looks like everything is connected. Free will doesn't exist. That's a bit of a leap, but I think everything I've said so far has supported that. Let's go on with ratings.
Let's go on to the ratings.
I think I'll go first. When I'm looking at the bottle, I'm thinking this is a mediocre design.
You're thinking, wow, this
Hey,
is.
I'll say what I'm.
Okay, sorry.
I'll say what I'm thinking. You save your ideas for your part, okay?
Okay, I will.
What I'm thinking is, this is decent. This is decent enough. This isn't any gourmet soda, but it's not pond scum either, if you know what I mean.
I think I know what you mean.
I'm looking at the blue. I'm thinking, Pumas are blue, so this is definitely a good color choice for them to represent a Puma.
Puma Sprecher Cola.
Sprecher Puma. It's fire brewed, in case you didn't know. That's what I was tasting. The fire that they trap in there, in the liquid. The fire that they trap in the liquid was what I was tasting, the flavor. Anyway, decent packaging. I'd say the packaging is probably, in and of itself, I would say the packaging is a 6 out of 10. It's not terrible, but it's not great. And it's not exactly middle of the road either.
Mm-hmm.
But, of course, that doesn't count for much. I mean, of course, it configures into the total rating, but on its own, it doesn't mean much. This soda, I can safely say this soda is one of the best I've ever tasted. Like I said earlier, it's no gourmet stuff, but it's not pond scum either.
Mm-hmm.
And so you know it's going to be a taste sensation from the first drop until the last one.
Mm-hmm.
When you're drinking it.
Consistent all the way through. Through.
Consistent all the way through. That's another tag for you, Sprecky. That's what I call him. It's actually that old guy we were talking to with the hunchback. The one with the long hair and the hunchback. Mm-hmm. He's talking about how much he likes giving us shoulder massages.
Yeah, and he said that I reminded him a lot of himself when he was younger, which really freaked me out.
I think he meant it as a compliment. He was a nice enough guy. He was a swole guy.
Yeah, he was a swole guy.
His cola's second to none. Second to none. Interesting. Anyway, good cola. Solid. Good cola. Pretty solid soda. I really like it. I like drinking it. I like looking at it. Mm-hmm. I like smelling it. I like inhaling the vapors through my mouth. Pretty good. 8.5 out of 10.
That is a solid rating. And I'm really, really, really glad I got my convoluted story out of the way before I got to mine.
Go on.
I'm going to ignore the packaging. It kind of reminds me of a old-fashioned root beer, but this is the total opposite of root beer. The only thing similar to root beer is that 1, it's a soda, and 2, it's a dark soda. Cola and root beer are both dark sodas.
Good points on both counts. A double high five.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Nice. Alright, I'll go on.
Go on.
I remember opening the bottle, when I first opened the bottle with my bare hands, sniffing the honey and cinnamon.
Don't forget the cola extract.
Oh yeah,
and the blended Puma.
And the blended Puma. Didn't you say there was Mayan blood too?
Yeah, that was in the ingredient list.
Okay, yeah. I could smell all of that. You could smell it all distinctively. They each had their own stage. Each individually wrapped into a perfect blend. I wouldn't say perfect. Into a nice enough blend as a soda.
I totally agree. Wholly agree, I would say.
And like my friend Keegan said, every drop was good. And then afterwards, you can smash your bottle on the side of your bed, and use it as a decent weapon of choice. So I give Sprecher Cola an 8 out of 10.
Nice, good rating. Well, think that just about does it for us here in the first Closetcast episode. Fun.
The comfy Closetcast.
You know what I mean by fun, right? I'm talking about the Puma Kola by Sprecher.
Yeah,
Sprecher. Sprecher.
I forgot to
Sprecher.
install that into my rating. It's a fun soda. It's a really.
You can't revise your soda. I mean, you can't.
I'm not revising it. I'm just. It's like a denouement. You know. I'm wrapping it up. It's a fun soda.
Agreed.
Every time I took a big old gulp, I was like, wow, this is really fun.
I think.
Just like the episode.
Agreed. We're having a good time. We're having a good fun time.
Good,
a good wholesome time.
Good episode fun time.
Of course. If we had to encapsulate the essence of Sprecher into one word, what would it be?
Fun.
You go first.
I'd say fun.
Oh. I was going to say hate, but I think fun is definitely
No.
appropriate.
Can I change it?
Sure.
I'd say nice. Nice.
See you guys later.
See you guys.